nervous. I'm trying but can't scratch the surface. So I'll keep my mouth shut and not listen. Afraid I lose you if I didn't. Till we find what we're missing and compromise. So I'll keep my shoes on and not leaving. We're on thin ice, winter season. Till we find a single reason not to say goodbye.
But here's the thing. They needed that. More so than just getting something on the board. Hardest points to get are always the first. I think that the way they approached that game 2 was not only as efficient defensively as they were in game 1, but they met a lot of the speed up field and denied beast mode free touches that he had so effortlessly in game 1. And I was very impressed with the offense altogether. I think this was a much better showing. And if they can replicate this for games 3, 4, 5, and 6, potentially 7, maybe 8 and 9, who knows what they're going to get? Kickoff win, that's a goal. Nice. That's sick.
Color full. Flamer, she's in chat. Get her.
I'm gonna cry.
Big kickoff. Perfectly read by Chronic. Not going to fall for that one. Chip over the top. Catches him off guard.
Gotta put the snow day pucks in. Please. Yes. So I want you to hit a cement brick. Daniel, dangerous. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, my. Well. We gotta solve the crime scene here. Show me the tape.
Did Chronic actually get a touch on beast mode there, too? Hold on. Let me look at the replay. Chronic gets a bump on there, and I think he barely chips beast mode. It might not. It's tough. Tough to tell.
We've come back from the replay booth, and Lawler says it's too tough to tell.
Yep.
Therefore, we must cancel this grand final.
Play stance.
Everybody gets some V-Bucks, some Deco White Punk wheels. Call it a day.
Cringe.
Imagine scoring cringe.
What people say now when air dribble bumps go in.
It's cringe.
Yeah.
Demoing to win. I mean, imagine winning a regional or a major without scoring a goal. That's just cringe. Oh, that'd be great, though. Anyway. My nonsensical need to be in a padded cell aside. Let's keep going. We've had 2 goals so far. One was a kickoff, one was a mistake. And ever since then, it's just been all of LJ grabbing corner boosts left, right, and center. Beast mode fighting for his life. Chronic will cut it down. Interception there. Into the orange side of the field. Blue half, excuse me. I know colors. Here comes Daniel. Off the bar. Beast mode. Following up. That's an open net.
Yeah, and gets him on the transition. Daniel is trying to make it awkward. You'd think, oh, it's a pinch. It's something like that. He's going to go for a 50, and instead, he still finds a way to catch up. Running shot up top. Draws that defender out. Leaves it wide open for his teammate. So much action in this first minute and a half. Big pinch. Daniel should be able to play that back to beast mode. Beast mode already off the ceiling. He knows it's coming. Can he get a touch? Oh, he barely gets his nose on it. Hits that square. It might have been in the net. But again, these are the types of things that was clairvoyant. It's like, why are you going for that? It's so risky. And they're like, yeah,
you can't even help but just like laugh or like scream and cry because like you see him downfield, he's uncontested in the air, like he's gonna hit this and it's gonna break everyone's minds. But then he doesn't. But that's okay. That scares me. Oh word. LJ couldn't catch up to the ball. Dangerous pass to Daniel. Starting to see the speed get kicked up into a different notch for LJ and Chronic. They did it in game 2. Diving saves are there. They get the full boost. Another miss from beast mode. Daniel will get the midfield pad. 1v1. Around 1. Potentially 2. Oh my Daniel. Oh my Daniel.
On skates.
Oh my Daniel. God. Giga Chad. Skirt. Ratio. Bozo.
God.
R.I.P. Smoking that.
Chad, you see why they're the favorites? You see why we've been talking about it since day one?
Xbox, record that.
Spaceman out here living in the early 2000s using this Kinect. Are those still a thing? I don't even know.
No.
Okay.
No.
I haven't owned console in so long. I have no idea.
The Rise of the Sentient Connects. That's a new horror movie. That'd be great.
I'd watch that. Came much worse than the horror movies we've been getting lately. Control touch by beast mode. As a flip reset, just gonna fake it. Why not? Powered in under. Good 50, but it's where Daniel and beast mode have been looking their best. Again, they're able to control. They've got both midfield boosts and corners, and that kind of like figure 8 rotation. Daniel grabs another mid. Now they pair it with a demo. 33 boost, gonna need it as soon as he gets back, as they decide to fake it and over the top. Daniel again. He's so difficult to read.
Reset into a stall. That's so cringe.
And then he just fakes. Oh my gosh. You know, isn't it like past your bedtime or something? You bully.
Man was watching the Bernstein Bears before this started. He was like, yeah. I'm
I
gonna
don't know
drop
if
a book
anybody
on
in
him.
chat understands that reference.
No one's gonna know that reference, bro.
Certainly not Chicksa.
Only the goats. Oh my word. The only negative you could say about his game is that sometimes defensively he misses the ball. Other than that, he's about as perfect as a Rocket League player as you'd want. And that takes nothing away from Chronic or LJ. That takes absolutely nothing away. It's just, there's a reason when he came on the scene, everyone's like, oh my god, Rookie of the Year. And then other players came out, but still, it's the duality of man. Missed a couple touches,
pass.
that's fine. Two fakes, we'll score.
Almost had one there. It was a good infield pass, but again, but it's LJ able to get in front of it. As at this point, it just feels like they're in full panic mode. There's no chance to breathe on the ball. Good preemptive touch. That could be a chance. I don't know where Chronic is on the back end. No, he's just not able to get there in time. Again, even with little boosts, just no way. Okay, stop.
Okay, bro.
Why are you
All
tricking
right.
to that? Like, who makes that jump? He's like, yeah, I can redirect that. It's fine.
What is wrong with you? You know that GIF and or GIF of Steve Kerr who's watching Curry shoot and he puts his hands up and then he's like, okay, whatever. And Curry hits it and he's just mind blown. That's essentially what we do every time Daniel or Beast Mode takes a shot. Like, why would you go for... Oh, that's why. Okay. Interesting. Can they keep it up? Chronic? Not going to happen. Well, it took some heroics from Daniel. I say heroics, but really it was just took Daniel freestyling to get this one done. 3-2. And that's frustrating for LJ because at the end of the day, I mean, they held the lead. They did what they were supposed to. They just got out Danieled. All right.
Chat, any bets on what maps
saying.
next? Huh?
Lando ratio, by the way. I'm surprised that it was Daniel to take over 2 straight goals. I think it was the same fashion too. It was the same fashion. It was, I'm going to stall out in a 1v2 and get these guys next. Just, I love this, man.
Yeah, it's great. Again, we're the lucky ones, man. We're privileged to just be able to sit and talk about something we both enjoy, and at this point, it's high level Rocket League. So we go over to Neo Tokyo, and it's gonna start 4 seconds. Daniel,
Doesn't count. We didn't see it. Doesn't count. Okay, now it counts. Does it? Yeah. You having fun, Mulder? You having a good time? Oh my
I was
god!
just waiting for it to
Oh my
happen
God.
again. I'm like, oh no, here it comes.
Oh no!
I saw that outlet pass, and I was just like, oh no, he's got 100 boost. Ready for the pinch?
That's a new meme. Oh, great pinch! Someone crying. What's wrong? He's got 100 boost. 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 Good Lord, it's been a long day. Chronic, back into the front of the box. Daniel, to the ceiling. Please take it away from him. Get it away. Get it out of his hands. Be a mosquito. LJ, goodbye. Great save for beast mode. But they have full boost here. And you want this if you're LJ and Chronic. Hopefully.
No, they don't want full. What are you talking about? Of course they want
You'd
full
want...
boost.
I was more thinking like hopefully they get this over Daniel. I think things, and I don't translate that well.
Oh, okay.
Felt that pain from your stomach though. Oh my word.
Yeah.
Yes, every time.
I am kind of hungry for more Rocket League.
Oh god.
Sorry, those
You already had your one moment in the sun. You already had your This Is Rocket League. We don't need another.
I've never said that.
We don't need another. And then they gave Shogun the Champions Field job. It's unbelievable.
Honestly, not a bad gig. You know, you only work once out of every series. Like, it could be worse. You know, you say that, you have, voice lines.
Magnificent goal. Lovely header. What a save.
What a save. But it's the corner. I really do miss Final Carpet.
We just, what we should do? Every massive moment of our colleagues' calls, just right after. Rise! It's a corner! Just after every time.
Like they're playing on a square map. There's
What if they're all corners? It's been 1-0 for 4 minutes.
That's not. You're a liar.
Don't even do the math. How dare you? No one cares, Lawler. Off the ceiling. Chronic. Did nothing. To the midfield. LJ. What a pinch. Magnificent. Chronic. What a catch. What a pat. Oh, okay. The 1-2. Here it comes. Any second now. So close. I can feel it. Oh. Oh. It's a bounce. Defending. Passing to no one. Well done. Well done, boys. Well done, boys. Open net. You better score this. Hello?
Oh,
You gotta be joking.
No!
You gotta be joking.
Oh, it was such a good idea too. And they still have possession, but after that, if they don't find a way to turn this into a threat, whose spawns are going to come back up, and then they'll be fine again. Oh,
boo.
Okay, so they deny the boost. They've got a pretty good chance, but it's breaking down the other way. All of that offense, and again, nothing. So frustrating to play against.
Cringe. Boo.
Look at this impeccable defense. I hate it. Bit clear.
Stop freestyling. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is.
No, please,
no. No. Follow up. What a shot. It was all right. 4 out of 10.
It's so frustrating. We talk about what is essentially 2 minutes of incredible offense. They deny clears left and right, and then eventually just one big clear, and it goes underneath. Those are the tough losses from Team LJ, and this is an important one. Again, they got to find a response to your spaceman, because if they don't, match point. And I don't know if it gets much more of an uphill than these two on match point for 3 games.
It's got to be frustrating after that monotonous tug of war for 3.5 minutes. For that's how the next goal goes through. That's how you lose the equalizer, or potential equalizer. That's how you lose the eventual comeback. It's just no. Daniel got upfield.
Beast mode.
Here comes beast mode.
No, he's just gonna fake it.
Gotta do the thing.
Oh, what a save!
Oh, didn't do the thing.
Epic save indeed.
Bob is pleased. Great clear. LJ's gonna have to play this off the catch. The hard angle anyway, because it's Chronic. Love this. A little bit wide, just a little bit off target. I don't know if it would have been safe from Daniel. Whoa, LJ.
Nothing safe from Daniel. And then they're gonna
He
score
is the
off
final
of it.
boss.
Come on.
You gotta be joking, dude.
I'm impressed by how good they're playing, but it's also frustrating because I feel for Team LJ. Like, that pass in midfield was perfect. He dishes it across. It's a good shot. It's just a little bit too far top left. They place it the opposite post. Somehow Beast Mode gets it, and it's immediately dished out. And another goal. It's tough, man.
It's like you're countering every single jab, and then Beast Mode sneezes and the ball's in the net. Like, hello? Is that allowed? Let's quickly turn into the Daniel tournament. Like what I'm seeing. Well,
Score.
That's
Do it.
frustrating.
Score.
That is
No.
frustrating, man. Even if they got one for the road, even if they did, it's not going to help. This doesn't help anything. That was a frustrating loss. I feel for LJ and Chronic. I feel bad, but 2-1 series lead, best of 7. Ah, somebody get Daniel. Somebody get him. Unplug his internet.
I'm gonna call up Robert, Landon's dad, and be like, hey, could you just like unplug his monitor or something real quick so we can have a series? Like, give us something.
Throw like a geography textbook at him. Those things are thick.
No, don't do that.
Throw it through his window. Just hurl it, man. Get like 2014 geography. Get like 2014 geography before Pearson bought the rights and put it all digital. Get that massive textbook. Season 3 of the Berenstain Bears. Yank it at him.
Here we go.
Please don't let him
match
do it again.
point.
Okay.
Yeah, match point here. Daniel in beast mode. Again, everybody talks about how prolific their offense is, but it's honestly been their defense. Sometimes you think it's going in, but again, those couple chances that Chronic and LJ have had, shots just a little bit wide. So this one going to bounce, try to find a demo. If not, they can try to deny the boost, but even that, plenty of trust for Daniel to be able to cover it. And beast mode doing the same. So decides to go for the check. And 50 underneath, even with no boost, he's just going to sit behind this and try to force a 50. Draws the defender out. Smart play. I need to be careful. It's Daniel trying to play it around. It's a good 50 by LJ. And he's trying to go for a demo. The fiends, I tell you.
You said it earlier. You got to be careful because Daniel, and then followed by what he was actually doing. But you could have ended right there. Just got to be careful because Daniel, and everywhere he's at. Beast Mode's been quiet this series. That's an anomaly. Intel.gg/GamerDays. Get yourself a discount on all Intel products. I say all. It's probably a lie. A lot of it Intel products. There's like
Most
PCs,
Intel
CPUs,
yeah.
i7s. Who knows what else they got. And again, thank you to Intel for putting on this 2v2 event, giving the players something to play in the off-season, the players for showing up, and supporting Rocket League. We appreciate it. We also appreciate the orange side winning. At times. Can they do it again? Maybe not. Daniel. Oh my god. Okay. All right.
What's that?
Okay.
That one meme of the guy who like gets asked something and he goes, "Okay." That's you.
Okay. Yep. Every time Daniel has the ball anywhere on the field. Okay. There he goes. Beast mode to Daniel. Oh my, it's so hot. One more. Yeah, there it is. Love that. They just dropped the gas price by 30 cents. The flip to Daniel. Oh. Looky.
Media counterattack. Threatening shot, and again, Chronic spreading as far across the net he can to make a save, and finally some aggression. Maybe then we'll see them get some possession and find a way, but LJ on the other side. He's on the wrong side of the field. No boost. They play it high. And a good touch by Chronic, but for how long? Full boost for Daniel off the ceiling. And he's just going to solo this one across the other side of the field. Shot from Chronic. This one on target. And saved by Beast Mode. A little bit behind it. Not enough boost, but a secondary touch makes it awkward. And Daniel off the ceiling. Why not? It's on the ground, but he's up there. And they get possession back. Full boost. And a delay. Decides to fake it. Can't get the pinch. And Daniel with crazy fake challenge. He just decides to murder the other player. Okay.
You remember when the Air Force and the DoD released those documents about the unseen UFOs over the Atlantic? Yeah, that was Daniel. He built a little Octane.
Can you picture Daniel? Like,
he built a little tiny Octane.
Dude, he can barely see over. You can't even see him over his monitor.
Doesn't need to. Doesn't need to.
Like,
he built a little Octane, and he was the one moving at Mach 6.
Does his UFO have a booster seat? Like, what are
he
you
had
doing
414. He had 414
No.
Raptor jets trying to lock into him, and he's boosting out of their way with an Octane.
Yo, anybody in chat who's super talented on the editing, please.
Need it.
God, I think it's his first season. All right, Beast Mode. Fine, we'll talk about you now. You're really good.
Oh, whatever. You're here too. He's gonna score like a nutty goal, and we're just gonna be like, Daniel who? Let's talk about Beast Mode, bro. Oh my god.
Just chases it downfield, pre-jumps the sidewall, bumps LJ, then still recovers in time to flick it back in near post.
You gotta deal with one, you gotta deal with both.
Oh.
LJ? There it is.
There we go, LJ.
That was 4 attempts in the making. LJ's declassified possession survival guide right there. Good look. Watch it go.
So the real question, right? Is it Laniel or No, I don't like that. Yep. We're sticking with Laniel. I don't like the other one. Stupid.
Oh my. Oh my.
I answered my own question. I thought about
Good
it.
Lord. This is just, God, it's instinct, ultra instinct.
Every time I have a little bit of faith for Team LJ, they just put another one in the net.
Come to this side of the table, man. Just give up.
Man.
Just enjoy the ride we're on.
Off the ceiling, play down, and beast mode. Plenty of boost. He's going to put that in. No, it's a pass. No, he doesn't need it.
He's a silicone-based life form. He doesn't show up on any carbon reading. He's just too much of an alien for that. Why pass when I can shoot? Which, ironically, was the first killer approach for a long time.
A little bit of PTSD I hear in your voice.
Sudden sound of helicopters is quite frightening.
Ooh,
Beast
good
mode?
fake. It still wins the 50.
Oh. Oh.
And bumped. And bumped again. Oh, it still wins the 50.
We're winning 50s, boys. We got them right where we want them.
Yeah, get him. No, leave the ball. Just go get him. Assert dominance. Double? Nope. Ooh.
Boo. Imagine not hitting a double.
Couldn't be me.
Well. Lawler?
Yeah, it's been a pleasure, Spaceman. It's been a crazy 7 games today, and this one, as much as we saw LJ and Chronic put up a really good fight against Team First Killer, Daniel in Beast Mode is a nerf that needs to happen, because that is a special duo.
That is, gotta get him out of the item shop. We gotta get a new refresh or something, because I would say the Daniel dividends. I mean, his parents they did good. This kid pulled up on draft day and just bought the league. Yeah, it's good. They did a good job. Daniel's the future. It's clear. Beast mode is absolutely insane, and it's tough for LJ and Chronic, because after the game 2 bounce back, there was nothing happening, and that's not their fault. They just got outplayed. Sometimes that happens, but that was a one-sided affair as we've ever seen in the grand finals. And yeah, Beast Mode and Daniel, too good. Take home their lion's share of $10,000. Of course, divvied up between first, second, third, and fourth. At the end of the day, all players who guaranteed top 8 today, of course, walked away with $250, excuse me. That would have been wild if you got $250K.
Big gamers, Nate. What are you doing?
But you know, I think at the end of the day, it's a good showing from LJ and a Chronic nonetheless. Very impressed with the Chronic this weekend. Showed a lot of, promises he's always shown in 2s. Has a bright future ahead of him wherever he eventually ends up in the RLCS. And this is not signs of things to come for Daniel in Beast Mode, but it's just nice to see 2 players who are really good at their game showing up and showing out during the offseason, so I appreciate it.
Well, while we wrap up this grand final, let's take a look at what went down today for day 2 of the Rocket Rumble 2v2. We had our 8-team brackets. Team Daniel all the way to the grand finals, dropping 1. You know, I joked about, hey, that's the script, and unfortunately for us, it came to fruition. On the other side, Team LJ obviously having to go through the gauntlet, like I mentioned, able to stomp out Team First Killer 4-2 and make it back and put up a really good fight. But at the end, it is Team Daniel in Beast Mode, just a little bit too tall for the other roster. So congratulations to them. Like you said, taking the lion's share, $5,000. Second place taking $2,000. But everybody who showed up today get a minimum of 250 split 2 ways. So again, crazy stuff. Again, don't forget chat as well. There's a lot of things going on this week still. If you guys would like to, don't forget Intel Gamer Days is going on for 11 days total. I think they're finally about to get into day 7, and still a week to go to think about deals on all their products along with all their partners. There's a lot of things going on, so make sure you guys check out the website, intel.gg/gamerdays, as the festival of deals. There's a whole lot of them. And if you guys tune in for the various tournaments and matches and stuff going on, I'm sure you'll see Spaceman a little bit more in the week. I think Warzone coming up as well.
Warzone tomorrow.
Yeah,
you like
a whole bunch of
Warzone
stuff going on.
You just saw part of it. Daniel's good luck, brother. Shout out to Intel, by the way, for throwing this all together. Giving players something to do in the offseason. We always appreciate tournaments and organizers coming in and giving players something to play for and some money to play over as well, because, hey, it's nice to win some money sometimes. But this was fun. Shout out to Chixa for jumping in with us and sharing the comms. Shout out to you, Lawler, for the greatest call in Rocket League history and being phenomenal at Rocket League as well. He's terrible as a player, but give him his props. He's getting
Just
better.
won a tournament. Don't give me that.
He's awful.
I mean, I was
Daniel,
carrying that tournament, but I still won it. Like,
yeah, you know who else was playing in that tournament? Let's be honest.
hey, I had Andy on my team. It was GG Easy Go next.
Good
So
point.
let's be
GG's
real.
all around. Yeah, that's a good point. Daniel Beast Mode looked fantastic. Every player should be happy this weekend. This was a fun event. Hope we get to do it again. Intel, coming back to Rocket League. We like you. We like you here.
Yeah, gonna double down on that. Everybody who is here watching, we appreciate you guys tuning in and having fun with our banter as we slowly lose our minds as we get late into the night. But again, we appreciate you guys all coming and tuning in. Don't forget, check out the website, intel.gg/gamerdays, as well as just support the stuff in general by coming in and showing love and showing up to these tournaments. That's the kind of stuff that allows them to continue to do more when they go back to Intel and go say, hey, Rocket League, what do you think? And they can point to be like, look at all this chat interaction. Look at all these people talking about the nice things. So Rocket League community showing up, doing their thing, and it's greatly appreciated. But with that said, massive thank you to Intel and production, everybody else behind the scenes for allowing us to do our thing. But Spaceman, final words. I'll leave them to you.
GG's, everybody. Shout out to production behind the scenes, the players who shut up, the talent as well, the chat. We appreciate y'all for being here. If you want to stay tuned to get more involved, intel.gg/gamersdays to find out more, not only exclusive info about the festivities, but also find deals and use those discount codes. Exclamation point bracket to find out how we got to this point at the end of our grand finals conclusion. Exclamation point giveaway to find out more about giveaways. Stay tuned to the Intel Twitch channel because they will be having giveaways for the rest of the week, for the rest of these entire Game of Days events. Check them out on Twitter. Follow them for social media updates. We will see you guys next time. Hope to do more Rocket League soon with all of you beautiful people. We'll see you then. See you tomorrow.
저는 지금 이름은 김지수고요. 지금 서울 대한민국에서 일러스트레이터로 활동하고 있습니다. 제가 어렸을 때 만화를 정말 많이 봤는데요. 저희 집 주변에 이제 만화책방도 있고 뭐 비디오 대여점도 있어서 거기서 이제 보면서 자연스럽게 따라 그리게 됐던 것 같아요. 그래서 그러면서 그림을 그리게 됐고 대학도 이제 만화랑 애니메이션을 전공하면서 저는 이제 보통 아이들이나 동물들을 가지고 그리는 걸 좋아해요. 그래서 되게 노란색이나 빨간색 같은 좀 따뜻한 색감을 써서 되게 따뜻하고 아기자기한 느낌을 주로 표현합니다. 저는 이제 가장 처음 단계 이제 기획을 할 때 그 그림을 어떤 식으로 뭐 레이아웃을 잡고 어떤 연출을 넣을 건지, 뭐 빛을 이런 식으로 사용해서 이런 느낌을 낸다든지, 아니면은 스토리 자체는 어떻게 할 건지, 뭐 예를 들어서 제가 표현하고 싶은 게 따뜻함이라는 건데, 이제 제가 좋아하는 애들이랑 동물 캐릭터를 가지고 어떤 스토리를 그림에 넣어야 그게 보시는 분들이 바로 알 수 있을지, 그런 걸 가장 많이 생각하는 것 같아요. 가장 처음에는 제가 이번에 원래는 그냥 완전 2D로 작업을 하는데 이번에 야시장이라는 게 되게 복잡하고 건물들도 많아서 블렌더라는 3D 프로그램을 이용해서 처음에 레이아웃 같은 거를 잡아 나갔었어요. 그래서 그것도 저 개인적으로는 되게 신기한 경험이었고, 그다음에 제가 원래 팬아트를 많이 안 그려서 기존에 나와 있는 게임 캐릭터들을 그릴 일이 거의 없었는데 이번에 캐릭터들도 많이 그려보면서 되게 저 나름대로 배우는 점도 많았었던 것 같아요. 그 캐릭터들의 디자인이라든지 색감이라든지 이런 걸 또 많이 배웠고, 그다음에 제가 아까 말씀드렸다시피 원래는 좀 따뜻한 계열의 색을 쓰는데 아무래도 야시장이라는 것 자체가 좀 쿨톤이 많이 들어가다 보니까 그런 식으로 평소에 안 쓰던 색을 또 써본 게 기억에 남는 경험인 것 같습니다.
我本名叫唐仲，然后我来自中国湖南，目前在上海工作。大概是从很小的时候就开始画了，那时候拿那个粉笔画嘛。然后至于这种传统绘画的话，可能是在11岁的时候开始画，就是中国这种传统艺术型的。探索是个什么？画的时候和你在起先构思的时候，你可能并不知道到最后呈现的效果是什么样子的，所以就是说，我觉得到最后可能会有所差别吧。我觉得更多的快乐是在于什么呢？在于你去探索这个绘画的未知的一个方面，当它最后呈现出来的效果可能会让你惊喜。灵感来源啊，我觉得可能是一种中国文化吧，因为你从小在这种文化下长大的话，你可能就会来源于一些，就是你耳濡目染一些东西，就是一个被文化的一种浸淫。然后主要还是来源于一些中国古代的一些绘画、山水人物绘画形式。它是一种具有这种传统意境的一个审美。它更多的元素表现会什么呢？就是山川啊、河流啊、小溪啊、树木、云朵，还有这种飞鸟、桥梁。就以及一些在中间生活的一些人物吧，怎么说，就是一种中国式的传统的一个美感，这是我的一个灵感来源。英特尔这次画的话，我觉得最大的一个不同哈，就来源于英特尔这本身是一个，我觉得是一个科技型的企业，然后我们这个绘画呢，就是一种带有一种传统性质的一个，我觉得是一个结合吧，而且我的绘画中有出现山脉、河流和小溪，还有一些那个白色的飞鸟和2个中国传统的一些侍女在中间，就是他们在使用的是一个英特尔现代型的一个科技，现代和传统的一个碰撞吧，我觉得。
Cosplaying was kind of cool because I could kind of take concepts of like ships or storylines that I wanted to see happen in canon that never happened and bring them to life. It's kind of like being an artist without the ability to draw.
In reality, it is just a really expensive adult dress up, but it also gives you the same amount of serotonin that dress up did when you were younger. You know, you're a kid, you're dressing up like a superhero. You're an adult, you're still dressing up like a superhero. I like that aspect of it. You're growing up, but you're not like losing the wonder that you had when you were younger.
Hi, I'm Liz. I go by Inspector Lemon Cosplay, or Lemon.
And I'm Amanda, and I go by Acrocos, and we're a cosplay couple. I'm a military brat, so I grew up all over the place. Anime has kind of just been like the main aspect of my life. Cartoons and anime kind of were separate, so you had everyone who was watching cartoons but like kind of made fun of anime. It was kind of like a little hidden interest of mine for a long time.
I got into anime like when I got into middle school in like 6th grade. There was this girl sitting in the same little like cube of desks as me, and this girl had her book on the table, but she kept looking at her lap. And I was like, "What are you doing?" And then she was like, I'm reading manga." And I was like, "What is that?" Through that, I eventually found Inuyasha, which would become like my favorite series of all time.
Oh, so death do us part. This is our agenda.
It is our agenda. Oh no! That's so rude. Think of Goody.
He's coming with us.
With you?
Yeah, I like this one. A lot of these are like really old because a lot of these are the ones my dad got me. This is basically what got me into Spider-Man and got me into Marvel. Because he was like, well, one of these is gonna work. My father was like super into Marvel and I was super into DC, so it was kind of like an inside joke that every holiday he would buy me a Spider-Man comic and he'd like, you're gonna love Marvel more than you love DC. And in the end, I just loved both. My dad did pass away last year. It was like hard because everything that we did together had to do with anime and comics and everything, and growing up, those were things that I was super interested in, and like they were my heroes and he was also my hero. So I've actually cosplayed a lot of the different franchises we liked. So I've cosplayed a lot from Spider-Man and I've cosplayed from Batman, and those were like the main ones. It's kind of those things that you grow up with these characters and you grow up wanting to become them, and when you lose your parents, you still have these heroes. They kind of live on.
So this is the garage. It's kind of a disaster, but this is where all the old costumes get put.
Like, these guys stay out here, and this guy is just foam and super glue. I've had it for like 5 years.
The only thing that really can't stay out here is like...
Inosuke.
So if it gets too warm and he has to go inside.
Yeah, he is foam and hot glue. So he is temperamental with the heat, and I don't want to risk it because it took so long to make him, and I'm so proud of him. He's so cute.
So Loki took months, like 3 or 4 months maybe?
Yeah.
These are all individually glued down. They're like little resin pieces that have to be casted. And then they're also on the pants everywhere.
This is like a blend of like the stage play Inuyasha and then like my own kind of like take on some stuff. So he's a little delicate because he's brocade, but I'm very proud of him. I love him a lot. Definitely one of my favorite costumes. So this is our stream room, or office room.
We do a lot of our Patreon stuff in here.
Oh, that's valid, yeah. We do, yeah.
We watch YouTube videos, you know, very professional things.
Very productive.
Yeah. So recently I got a new laptop, and it's this one. So usually I would do streaming and gaming on my old laptop, and I would do all of my photo editing and my video editing on my computer. That was mostly because I couldn't run both on just the laptop. All of my crazy like multitasking has held up super great with this laptop, which is super cool.
I'm streaming using Streamlabs, OBS, and then playing Genshin at the same time, and it's nice to have the option for both. With an Alienware X15, it gives me that opportunity to do that with consistent frame rate, which is something that I really appreciate. I recently downloaded Elden Ring, and I just started playing it, and it's incredible the quality that the 3070 graphics card allows for playing this game. It's gorgeous and absolutely amazing to play. I am working on replacing my cloud glove. I'm updating pieces on it. I made this about 2.5 years ago and said now I'm gonna burn holes into the top of my glove, and then I have
use actual screw rivets.
Yep, and use actual screw rivets onto the top of the glove. So it'll look pretty cool when it's done. But that's what I'm gonna be working on. Right?
Which one's your favorite Final Fantasy?
10.
15.
You can go first.
I really love 15 because of the characters. I also really love the aspect of an open world where I can kind of go off and cooking in the game, and it sounds weird. My favorite thing to do was to get ingredients to make new recipes
and fishes.
Yeah, fishing is my favorite. I like going to all the different areas to collect all the fish.
I am contact cementing a bunch of pieces. All these pieces are going to eventually look like a pauldron, hopefully. You're just going to put a very thin layer on one end, and then you're going to put a very thin layer on the other end, and then you're going to give it about 5 minutes until it's kind of like matte looking, and then you're going to press them together, and it creates like an almost impenetrable seal, and it just bonds those together so they become one. My favorite Final Fantasy is 10 and 10-2. It was the first one that I was like, this is the game where the female leads are the powerhouses. It took all the stereotypes of video games during its time and just like broke all of them. It's not something you really got at that point in time. For instance, Pain is a character that was very much her own alternative look that wasn't really a popular design in video games up until that point. It also became a turning point, I think, for video games.
That's probably why I picked up 10, because it was the first Final Fantasy game that I had ever played. I lose interest very easily with things, but it somehow still kept me. I would say that it holds a special place in my heart as one of the few games that I made it all the way through. first time we met, I was at Holiday Matsuri 2016. I was standing in the Starbucks line in that lobby, and I'm like standing there waiting for my drink to be called, and I see this with love, the largest prompto, like so tall, and you had a engine blade. Yeah, so you just stood out like a beacon, and I was just like, oh, that's such a cool prompto.
I was running late. Then I'm rushing to the escalator, and then all of a sudden, you totally tapped me on the shoulder, and you're like, "Hey, loser, what's up?"
It was more. It was just like, "Hey, what's up, loser?" I don't know how to display it. I was like, you know, whatever. Like, I'll just see how this goes. How to make friend insults. When I got into anime, kind of didn't talk about that I liked it with anyone, just because that was what it was like then.
If you're going to like cons, because we do a lot of guesting, you meet a lot of people and they look up to you and they're like, well, you're dressing up like a character. I want to dress up like a character. And because they saw you do that, they can do it too. It makes a lot of happiness that didn't exist there previous to the costume. It's more fun. We do so much throughout the day and our schedules are so packed that when we do have a day off, what we enjoy to do is just kind of like get out of the house.
Want to do the St. Patrick as well, or something else?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same.
Yeah, can we do two of those?
She's St. Patrick. The Raiders on the wheel. He's gonna be in a mood tonight.
He's like, didn't want to be petted.
Liz is obsessed with cats, so down the road is the caffeinated cat. There's like a bunch of little cats that are taken, and you can adopt them if you want
I like to challenge myself by not taking any home ever. Cat is so interested. There's one in the tunnel over there, and he has the cutest little face. Even if you're having like your day off, you're kind of having a down day because you're stressed, you go in and you just get a bunch of kittens to pet.
I think that's why we like it so much.
You never get to look at things.
I know, I didn't bring my card though.
It's fine. We'll like come back for it.
Being able to cosplay with someone that you're in love with is a different kind of experience. All the characters and the shows that you adore, you get to share that with somebody else. You escape into these characters. You've made a whole fantasy land for the two of you. All of our interests and everything, they co-align, and even if there's a show or a video game that I like that she doesn't, she'll listen to me rant about it for hours on end.
You really, really, really loved the Beetlejuice musical, and I was like, what is that? And then you dressed up as Beetlejuice, and I was like, well, you know what, maybe I could listen to some of the music. And now I like the Beetlejuice musical.
That's fair.
So, as a kid, like, you look up to these characters.
They fall in love. It is the plot line of everything.
Seeing that romance and that love that they had that transcended time, and then like being with someone that you love and then being able to be those characters.
Yeah. Actually having that happen in real life and then still being able to dress up with that person, it's another level of incredible because you don't really get that.
I really was kind of a jump first, look later kind of person. When I was a kid, I loved film. At the same time, I loved video games. I loved everything, especially everything in the arts. I also simultaneously studied music, and I have always liked technology. My name is Matt Ebisuzaki. I work for Mercury Soul as managing director. I am a trumpet player, filmmaker, and as much as I can be, creative artist. I went to school as a trumpet player, got my undergrad at the Curtis Institute of Music. I studied film all on site, always in the middle of a project. Worked on maybe roughly 200 or so projects at a production house in the city, and then kind of merged both of my careers into where I am today. When I was a kid, I was probably 5 years old. You know, from the moment you start thinking. And I used to play early Blizzard games, and one of my favorite things about these early games, they always came with these packets that did or didn't have anything to do with the game itself, but I always loved stories, playing video games, doing all these things. It was just a natural extension of storytelling. Classic game right here, Full Throttle. I'm a motorcyclist now. Maybe it's because of this video game? Let's say it's because of this video game. I never beat this game. I definitely used the cheat codes. Virtua Fighter for PC, did it a lot. Halo made me love first-person shooters. And I played that first level on Legendary and got it down so fast that I could beat it. And I think my record was 11 minutes. Good stuff. This actually brings back a lot of memories. I have a few different credits as a musician in Final Fantasy XIV Lightning Returns and a few other games that I'm not allowed to talk about, so I won't, but they're ones that you play every day, hopefully. When Mercury Soul got involved with Gamer Days, we knew that we had to create an orchestra. We knew that we had to take the music from video games. We didn't even know which video game yet. We didn't know how big the orchestra would be. That was just the artistic element that's going on stage with Dr. Lupo.
We ready?
We are ready.
Do it.
Yeah.
So we're following the gameplay that's happening live. That means every single checkpoint, every single time a scene changes, the music is adapting with it. Usually when you play the game and you walk through it, you don't even notice these things. But for us, we're directing the viewer in real time and also making changes in the orchestra as it's happening. We have our camera set up to make sure we capture every single precise moment of detail in the orchestra. We have our broadcast center back there. We've got many monitors, everything from recording decks, switchers, RoboCam operators, TDs, everything that you can imagine. With Dr. Lupo, as this is happening, as they work together to create this marriage of live soundtrack and live gameplay, which is insanely complicated, and yet boom, it's happening. So that aspect is all about the fulcrum and intersection of where filming and music land right there. I still play the trumpet every single day as much as I can. I have a trio luminance with cello, harp, and trumpet. And one of the things that we're actively doing is continuously producing new video content. And it's not just to do more, but it's to become better at it. I know from a musician perspective that practice makes better. And so in the video world, it's the same thing. But doing more and doing better means also making sure that you have the right tools to do that. You need to have agility in your workflow, and that means having something that can process your videos quickly, render out quickly, so that way no matter what happens, you're ready to adapt to creative needs and not have to supersede technical impediments that are on the way. Tomorrow, I will also be teaching a trumpet lesson. Talking over Zoom takes a lot of horsepower, especially when you have to talk to someone here, bring up a document over here, and you have to have a video in playback over here. And if you don't, it creates a terrible experience for the student. Whether that's creating a document, whether that's creating this stage layout, which was done in Illustrator, or if it's rendering a video so that whoever the client is can see what's happening before we actually shoot it. The Asus ROG M16 allows me to be creatively free to unleash whatever I have at my disposal out into the world. And it means I can just, on a Friday night, decide to just go gaming crazy, play some Overwatch, play Call of Duty, and just get completely in the zone and not have any worries. I think I did okay. This new chapter in my life represents a moment where everything that I like doing is an opportunity, is a project, is a way for me to be expressive and to make a difference in the sectors and the fields that I really want to. And that includes music, technology, and art. Having things like this be brought to life that marries all the different things that I do, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. You can actually marry what you love creatively with what exists in the real world, and to give like an actual purpose to being means that your life is worth it.
You know, when you're doing the same thing over and over and over, you can't sit around and wait for a spark. But you got to find things that are going to make you constantly inspired and have that passion. You also got to be responsible for your own creative vision, and you have to create that spark yourself. It's such a fun challenge to try to get that vision, what's in your head, onto the final projects. My name is Ron Lee Christensen, Blue Horse Studios. I'm a custom graphics shop here in Vancouver, Washington. Been working with the PC industry and gaming industry for the past 15 years. Excited to be a part of everything that happens within the industry. I got started in PC modding about 15 years ago. I was looking to upgrade my own personal PC because I needed something powerful enough to run like Photoshop and some of my graphics programs. At the time, I didn't really know anything about PCs, how they were built, and I didn't really know anything about what I was doing. And I think I fried my first PC while I was building it, so it kind of forced me to go out and learn. A little spark went off. I'm like, well, I can customize this PC. I can actually paint this. So we're gonna start working on these little inlays, but we wanna really give this a really cool metallic finish. So we're gonna use a little bit of this graphite powder here. And what that's gonna do is kind of give us like a metal surface look. And then once we're done with that, we're gonna take a little bit of gold paint and kind of just go over the top of that and just give that embossed kind of relief look. So we got about 40 of these that we need to make, and once we're done, it's gonna look exactly like this one. Being a painter and sculptor, I was looking for another way to express myself. I just got tired of working on a 2D surface and incorporating the love for PCs and now artwork and kind of putting those two together. I thought would be like a really cool idea and a fun venture for me to express myself. And then I'm like, what if I document this and just put it like on YouTube? Show all my mistakes and all my successes and just capture everything. And I started my first PC mod, which was a scratch build. And then slowly I started to get sponsorships. The first was MMPC Tech, and then Thermaltake and Cooler Master, and then NVIDIA and Intel, of course. All right, here at the shop, we do work on a lot of projects that are on strict NDA, and we can't really reveal the full build to you guys until those NDAs are released. But I got a couple projects behind me that I've completed, and they're still in our shop that I'd love to share with you guys. First is our Alien build, all Aliens theme. I'm a huge Aliens fan, and if you guys don't know, this was on CPU Magazine cover, I believe, in 2016. And then the other one behind me here is the Half-Life Black Mesa. This one I won my first mod contest on at PDX LAN. All this sculpture and stuff is all handcrafted. These are two of my first builds that are still in the shop and that I'll probably never part with. When I started my first project, I never thought it would come all the way around to where it is now. And it's been such an exciting journey. So these files here, we just 3D printed them on our SLA printer. We got several of them here that we need to get painted up. Great thing about SLA printers is that they do print quite a bit quicker than the FDM printers, and the detail is a lot better as well. You don't really get those layer lines. All right, we're gonna start working on a little bit more on the base here. I got a lot of rocks and kind of cobblestone that I still need to create on this base. But I really like styrofoam because it has all this great little detailing. You just roll it right on top of the clay. And it gives you all those porous kind of indents that stone naturally has. And voila, you got a little stone path going. I love working with studios that allow you the creative freedom and trust you to just do what you do. They're hiring you for a reason and trust that your creative process. I love to be able to have that creative freedom. The Intel projects that we've been doing on a regular basis, the Fall Guys was a really fun project for Intel. And we teamed up with Tristan Eaton to create these awesome Marvel projects and a couple other ones that are going to be coming up as well. Like those relationships for me and projects like that is definitely why we do it. This is my wife, Debbie. She helps me a lot here at the studio. She's my Pepper Potts. Anything that I need that's on a tight deadline, like a mock-up created, she helps me with. She does all the heavy lifting for the shop.
We met in Computex at Taipei, actually. I'm there for work, and he did an airbrush demo. Yep. And got picked up from the audience to try to do some airbrush. We switched contacts and started talking. Traveled back and forth to Indonesia to see her for 4 years and finally realized this is the one for me and proposed to her in Thailand and got married in Indonesia. And then now I'm here. Yeah, 6 years later. Just right before COVID. Things that my wife and I love to do is just to get to the outdoors, take the dog to the park, and take it on a hiking trail. You're working in a busy schedule. It's really important to keep a healthy frame of mind, and my wife and I both love to travel. We love, exploring the world and seeing things. And as being an artist, one of my great inspirations that I get is from being in nature and traveling and experiencing different cultures and different ways of how people live and trying new foods and experiences. Constantly getting inspiration and passion from other things. These last 2 years with the restrictions of COVID, it's been really hard to actually travel or really do anything. So we haven't been able to go to any shows because the shows have been pretty much all canceled. But now that they're starting to come back, really getting excited to be able to take projects back to shows. The best part about the PC mods is not the projects themselves, it's the actual community. Working with the other guys and girls in the community, working with the vendors, hearing their creative ideas for projects that they're thinking about. When I'm working with other creative people like that, just really get my juices going. And to be able to take those projects that you've worked on for a few months or a few weeks or whatever, and sharing them with the community or sharing them at an event, when you don't have those connections, or that's half the fun of doing these projects. We put our heart and soul into the builds. There's no words to describe that feeling when you see somebody so happy about something that you created for them. I don't know, I get a little teary right now thinking about it because that's why we do this, that's why I do it, is because I just love to see the happiness and joy in the people's eyes that we create these projects for. I'm just really, truly honored to be part of this whole process.
Going into a Game 5, will Long Beach have an answer?
On the pitch, it's a team sport. We all work together. We pick each other up instantly.
The crack through this defense doesn't seem to be the case, but a response from Long Beach downfield. What a shot!
I don't have all the years of experience that all the other players at high rank have. So I'm constantly taking mental notes, trying to get better.
For Bullard's in, it might be interrupted yet again. Helms got the back. Kublu tucks it in.
And it was definitely a new experience because I wasn't really involved with the whole team-oriented play style. And so it was a learning curve, definitely, how to pass a lot and read how your teammates are playing.
CSU Long Beach, 1-0. Here we go.
My name's Alan Robertson. I play as Tactical Whiffs.
My name's Drew Helms. I go by Helms the Online.
My name is Uchenna Noli. My gamer tag is Kublu Fighter, and I play for Cal State Long Beach Rocket League team.
Growing growing up, my parents were always kind of like, if you want to try something, if you want to try a sport, go for it. We're not going to push you to do anything. And if you want to, stop doing a sport, that's totally fine. My first one was baseball. That's kind of what I started with. And I did that for quite some time. And then eventually I got kind of bored of it. And so in high school, I did just basketball. Got injured, unfortunately, so that kind of ended early, and then that's kind of where I, started doing the whole esports thing.
So I started running track as a child, like very young. My parents got me and all my siblings into track, so we were like part of a club. In track, I was always trying to beat my siblings in races, even though they're older than me and faster than me, but I'd still try. If the club wasn't practicing, then me and my siblings would have like our own practice. So me and my brother were like always competing, always trying to get better. None of us liked losing.
I played soccer like my whole life since I was like 4 or 5. I kind of gravitated towards the goalkeeper, I don't know why. I tried out for the high school team my freshman year. Sadly, I didn't make it, but that didn't really stop me. I kept pushing. I was trying to do everything possible to get better. And then coming junior year, I finally started. And not only that, I made varsity. I finally reached a goal of being on the starter for a team.
I didn't start playing Rocket League until college. YouTube recommended me World Championship Grand Finals with Season 5 NRG versus Dignitas. And after I watched that, the game looked so simple. It was just like cars flying around, hitting balls, shooting after, and it looked really fun. I was like, let me try this game out, right? So I downloaded it on my PS4, and the moment I hopped into free play, I couldn't even hit the ball. And at that moment, I realized just how good like the pros were and how good you have to be flying around and passing it, because there's no button to pass, there's no button to shoot. The only thing you control on the field is your car.
They're going to have to keep it up. I mean, they have not won yet. They've tied the game. Great. You can't rest on your laurels. Great speed to you from Helmsy. We'll get them out onto the attack. The secondary touches there. Riddles, low boost in the back. Oh, no, falls off the post.
It's the game that's the closest to being like an actual sport. You have your FIFAs, Maddens, NBA, but those don't really feel like a sport to me because you literally just press a button and the character does the action for you. On top of that, Rocket League is very competitive, and that kind of gravitated towards me. I'm a very competitive person. I like a challenge. That's what makes it fun. I like winning.
Should we get scissors? No, should be fine. Team chemistry right there. Okay.
I was playing Rocket League on a laptop, so I definitely wanted to upgrade to a desktop. I personally never built a computer before. I did upgrade some of the parts, but I never really built a computer from scratch. So I'm definitely happy to see that process. I'm extremely happy for this upgrade.
I feel like a team of surgeons, dude.
Kuba, have you installed a processor before?
I haven't done anything PC related.
I think Hamza should do this because
dude, he's a beast.
Yeah.
Switching it?
Can you move it this way? I think the stand-up is right underneath it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I transferred fall 2020, and by the time I transferred, that's when COVID was already around and everything was online, so I wasn't able to go to school or meet anyone or any of my teammates.
It's been almost a year since Kublu first joined the Long Beach Rocket League server. So I knew him for quite a while, but we were just never met in person.
First thing is Kublu's a lot taller than we first imagined. But besides that, it's always so much fun meeting each other in person. I think at least for team chemistry wise, it's a lot better to be able to see your teammates and have those shared experiences with them, especially before tournaments.
Thank you very much. You should get more.
I was gonna get 5, dude.
Having Kublu at Buffalo Spot was very exciting to finally see him and experience what it was like before COVID. Everyone in the Long Beach server, we're very close, so when we got the chance to, we like to go to any food that we could just connect and bond with each other because we're all friends offside the pitch.
I'm an introvert, so I feel like it's easier for me to open up and be comfortable with people if we have similar interests. I prefer quality over quantity. Like, I don't mind not having 20 people to talk to. I'd rather have 5 people I'm like super close to and know I can talk to them whenever, know we can hang out whenever.
Bringing Kublu along and being able to, get him involved in that kind of stuff, it's still, a really fun time to be able to relax and eat together as a team and just be able to, just talk like regular people.
It was kind of weird at first because I kind of met them online. I didn't really feel that closeness of knowing that person in real life. And then after we met in person and we're able to make jokes and laugh and play right next to each other and actually compete together, I feel like we got a lot closer from that.
I can't believe these people. No, I got people here. I'm getting up. You guys are easy. It's so easy. Where is the cup? I said,
seeing him for the first time was really dope to finally see his face after I don't know, almost a year of just hearing him behind a Discord call or seeing him on a stream. Actually interacting with him in real life, it was a really good thing.
Up against each other, you know for sure that you're going to have to really work to get a lot of the goals that come your way. Still, that's a great play. I'm going to say that's a great clear. That's a great pass. Tactical whip, picking it up.
We're not the most flashy players, the most mechanically gifted players, but we know how to work with each other as a team. And I know a lot of colleges recognize oh, there's a Long Beach infield pass. That's the Long Beach play right there. Because we do pass a lot and use each other as a team.
We've been playing as a full roster for I think a year now almost, somewhere around there. So, having that team chemistry, and especially all those past tournaments with CRL and Level Next and CCA, it's a huge bump to have that team chemistry going into this.
When we're on offense and we're all vibing and flowing, the rotations are smooth, or even on defense, our rotations are usually solid. I feel like we can do pretty good, go pretty far.
It's one of the best feelings ever to be able to, fist bump your teammate after a goal or, anything like that. So it's been an absolute blast being able to especially play with them right next to me.
Hyping each other up, it really built our self-esteem and our motivation, and we started playing a lot better. I need that connection to have that one-on-one interactions with people. We're friends with each other off the pitch. So yeah, I was very excited that we got to spend the past 3 days hanging out with each other.
I may not come out as an introvert sometimes. I probably won't talk to anyone I don't know. Through Rocket League, I was able to make a couple of good friends. We're all there for the same reason. We all love Rocket League. I would never have the opportunities to do that if it wasn't for Rocket League.
I'm ready for CRL Fall.
Each tournament we do, we learn a lot more about how we all play together as a team.
We're really good at keeping up the pressure and getting the good pass in when they're not looking.
We're all looking forward to it, especially, it's our first kind of real look at CRL all together because we didn't qualify in the springs.
We're ready to qualify this season.
I think there's really something special about where you come from and what your family gave to you, and something that my family has given to me is my palate. When I make a latte for somebody, it's something I really care about. It's something I made from my own palate that my family passed down to me, and I'm able to serve that to the community in a way that makes them feel loved, that makes them feel cared for, and it's really special. It makes my job worthwhile. It's really just utilizing all of the gifts that my ancestors gave to me and serving that to make people feel cared for.
My name is Erica Escalante, and I'm the owner of Cafe Reina.
I'm a barista, a baker, a mommy, and a gamer. I was born in Temecula, California. I come from a Latin family. My dad's family is from El Salvador, and that is really important to my upbringing and my culture. I have always loved playing games. So every few Christmases, my family would all pitch in together and make sure we got a new console for Christmas. It was really special because even from a young age, we knew that my parents really couldn't afford that, and that it was a gift from many different family members, and that they all pitched in so that we could have a gaming console. Hold on, let me make sure this isn't too much coffee for this. You God. Okay. I've loved coffee for a long time. I remember drinking coffee at home with my mom with cream and sugar, and then as I got to be a teenager, we would go to Starbucks, and it was really expensive, and so we could only go every once in a while, but man, I was hooked. I thought it was the coolest place, and so right after high school, the first place I went to apply was at Starbucks. Whoa! Look at that. What do you think? Wow, look at the cake. Wow! Oh. So after high school, I knew I wasn't going to be able to afford to go to college. My parents helped me find an internship with an old friend of theirs up here in Portland, Oregon. It was a lot of kids and a lot of older people, but there wasn't a lot of people my age except for one person, and his name was Trevor. He's kind of like a quiet, nerdy, nice guy, and something I really loved about Trevor was he really liked playing games, and it's just really sweet when you find someone who has the same level of gamer that you do, and our level of gaming seems to match each other, and that's just really special and sweet. Okay, you're supposed to go down now. No?
Wait.
No?
Yeah. Now
Okay.
you go.
Oh, I see.
I'll slide down
Well,
here, right?
No. Okay.
No. No, I think you have to jump over, right?
I don't know.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
You let me go down this
All
thing.
right. We'll show you our wedding cake right here. Settlers of Catan was on the bottom,
It was
which is
a cake.
board game. This is a cake. What father of the groom wears a short sleeve collared button up to a wedding?
See, to me, that's like the most endearing thing that he could have worn. I love that. We look so different, don't you think?
Yeah.
Isn't that funny?
I like myself more now.
Yeah, I like myself more now too.
These are conchas. Vegan conchas. I found a job near the small church that I attended, and it was a small Hawaiian tiki themed coffee shop. A couple of years went by, and the owners were working other jobs, and they just really needed to be done running the coffee shop. They asked me, like, hey, are you interested in taking over this coffee shop because we're done? I said yes. I was 21 years old. Trevor and I had just gotten married 2 months prior.
Yeah, I'm doing it. So.
You know, the cafe has always been my thing. It's not really been Trevor's thing, but I've just needed so much help. And so even when we first got started, I would train Trevor as a barista and get him behind the bar to help me out. And he has worked throughout this company many, many, many days. And so even now, he'll come and help on the weekends. If we're short-staffed or we just need an extra hand, he'll be here to help me bake, to barista, to work the register, whatever I need. He's always been willing and available to help. I was able to expand into Portland, into a bigger shop, and eventually as I grew older, my business also kind of matured and created its own identity as Café Reina. It means coffee queen in Spanish. And I'm really, really proud of the brand. I'm really proud of our vibes. I really understood as I got older how sweet my heritage is, and I was able to infuse that into what we do here in the cafe. I love it, people love it, and it's just fun to show off my family heritage. You know, as the years gone on and our family has grown, we have 2 kids now, we still love to game together. We still take time every evening almost to play games. Now our kids are getting into gaming too. Our oldest loves to play video games with us, and I'm sure our youngest would too. She loves to watch while we play. The pandemic was obviously really hard for kids because they couldn't go to school and they couldn't play with their friends. So Geely would call or FaceTime her friends or her cousins, even from out of state, and they would log on together and play Minecraft together for a really long time and spend time together that way. It was really, really fun. We have a Predator Triton 500. It's really awesome for gaming, and what's great about it is that we can all game at the same time now. So if I'm playing on the console, Trevor's on his computer, we still have another option to kind of either play together, or two can play together and one can play their own thing. But it just gives us a lot of options for what we can do and how we can spend time together. I haven't played a lot of Destiny, but now it's really nice when Trevor wants to play that I can play it side by side with him using the laptop. It's super nice that the laptop has all the power of a desktop, but then it's mobile, so it's great for work stuff. I definitely use it for like accounting purposes and all the different graphic design you have to do for a business, so menu, signage, all the different things. It works really great with all that. As I've been raising the kids, I've just realized how important community and culture is to me, and how important it is to teach them about their place in the world. And so it's been really important for them to know their extended family, to be around them, to learn from them, to be loved by them. And so we made the hard decision that it's time for us to move back to Southern California. You know, as proud as I am to create this business and to create Cafe Reina, what's most important really is for us to be with our family and raise the girls in the culture. Man. I think I'm most proud of creating that place that I loved when I was a teenager, like creating that sense of belonging for other people and for myself. When I was a teenager, I wanted friends, I wanted connection, and the coffee shop gave that to me. And so now it's like I'm giving that to others. I've been in LA for a couple months now. I'm getting settled in, and I am having a great time. I am loving being back. It's been really great to be back in the sunshine and being able to reconnect with friends and family, and honestly just to have time to myself. I am the head of retail for a coffee company here in LA. My job is basically to create a roadmap for them to open up their first retail location and then more retail locations down the line. The kids aren't here yet. My oldest wanted to finish out the school year, which is totally fair. We've just been finding ways to connect, which has been fun to play video games together and spend time together that way. Cafe owning to a lot of people seems like a dream, and it was my dream for a very long time, but my dreams have changed. I'm just really proud of myself for having the courage to change directions and pivot according to what I wanted in life and what I thought was best for me and my family. Someone once told me, if your girls were in the same position, what would you tell them to do? What advice would you give them? And so when it comes to making these really big decisions where it feels maybe a little selfish even, it's like, what would I tell my girls to do? And I would tell my girls that it's okay to change, it's okay to pivot, and it's okay to have new dreams. And we don't necessarily need to worry about the sunken cost of the time that we've already put into it. If you're ready for a change, then you should make the change.
The series is tied 2-2. We will go into a game 5 here in these grand finals at the International 10. I'm joined by BSJ.
I've spent the last 10 years always being told by doctors, hey, after this next procedure, everything's gonna go back to normal. You're gonna be normal, you're gonna have a normal life. For this, I get tickets, I fly here. I'm gonna finally be able to do one of my greatest passions, which is go to the International, go see Dota 2. It's ecstatic.
My name is Dor Shabtai. I go by Kidde online, and I love Dota. I've been playing it for nearly half my life. I was born in Israel. 12 years later, my parents divorced. My mom took me and my sister to America, so we moved there. I lived in Arizona for about 14 years, and last year on the 1st of January 2020, I did an aliyah back to Israel. I'm living there now by myself. When I was growing up, caring about your education was super important, so that was essentially my life.
and I put a lot of effort into it. Got very good scholarships for school. I was studying to be a mechanical engineer. It was very stressful. I started to notice blood when I would go to the bathroom, and it progressed. And that was essentially the beginning of 10 years of being fairly miserable and in pain. I've been playing Dota since Warcraft 3. At the moment, I'm a 6K MMR on the dot, over 18,000 hours in Dota. 18,000 hours is an obscene amount, and that is not necessarily by choice. I've spent a lot of time in the hospital bed, and when my family wasn't there, when my girlfriend at the time wasn't there, I had Dota, and that kept my mind off of the pain and focused on the game. My girlfriend at the time, Sarah, she got tickets to TI5. I mean, she's like, we're going to Seattle, and you're going to the International. And I was like, what? The experience itself was just amazing. I got to actually hang out with Universe's dad. I met him by complete chance. It was the finals where Universe got the $6 million Echo Slam on Earthshaker at the Roche Pit fight.
Here comes the Ice Blast, ready for the dunk! In from Universe! It's a disaster! CDEC! They're going to get one for the face of the earth apart from aggressive. Can jump out!
The energy in the arena at the time was just mind-boggling. And the experience as a whole was one of my most memorable. It was the first time in nearly half a decade that I got to feel like a normal person. Your life's not over, the world's not ending. You'll make it through this and you'll be able to experience more of this in the future. This year's probably the only TI that I'll be able to attend for a very long time. And it's not just happening in Bucharest, it's happening in Arena Națională. We're currently sitting 200 meters away from in my grandparents' home. I don't have the financial stability or capacity to travel and rent out a room in a hotel for a couple of days or weeks and pay for food and all that kind of stuff. This was easily the most fortunate of circumstances. And I posted a picture saying, the banners are up, it's happening. Literally 18 hours later, I wake up to find out that the event is canceled for the general public. And it just crushed me. I'm just scrolling through Reddit trying to see if there's any other similar reactions, but there was one that caught my eye. It was this event.
Thank you very much, Sumi. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the grand finals of the International 10. Team Spirit up against PSG LGD Insania. It's a pleasure to have you by my side once again.
My name is Ivan Perner, but my handle is Chednar. I knew I was going to TI. I didn't hope for it, I knew I was going to it. And then suddenly the news hit me that it was cancelled. Yes, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna give up yet. I decided to make the most out of the situation, make something positive out of it.
I'm Jay, I'm the CEO of OG Esports. And I saw a kid saying, hey, we're putting this together, I'm thinking of doing this. And I messaged him and I said, dude, that's amazing. Yeah, we would love to help you and participate. And obviously we would like to come as well, you know?
OG is my favorite team in Dota 2. When your favorite team contacts you and tells you, I love your idea, I love the initiative, I love the passion behind it, it's amazing.
The song ends, Toronto Tokyo, BKB up, jump over with the remnant, grabs back the answer, Arme disappears in a matter of seconds, GQ to fall as well, GG is called, and my goodness, what a buttery smooth start to the grand finals here for Team Spirit.
Now, I love this for exactly what you're doing. You can hear them chant, you can hear small orgs and small teams with no orgs. Having people like this is amazing. For us, I think Dota was a grassroots community, and it started because of it, because fans were very passionate. So shout out to everybody that continued to participate and that loves this game as much as we love it.
And we ended up coming here about a week before the main stage game started, and we got it working. Everyone's vaccinated. We're making sure that people show proof of vaccination. At this point, we're just enjoying the finals. The grand finals are currently ongoing. I'm looking forward to getting back in there.
Collapse going to TP out, but it's not going to happen. Collapse will go down, and that fight doesn't work. Toronto Tokyo pulled back in, refraction gone. The chase down happens yet again. Mira hoping to salvage this, but it's not going to happen one by one. All of Spirit go by the wayside. They all fall again as GG is called 23-3. A statement from LGD.
Thank you very much, Sumi. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the deciding Game 5 here at the TI-10 Grand Finals. Team Spirit against PSG LGD.
He's going to have to spend gold on games next weekend.
They're going for him early on here with the three of them. Sliding fist comes out as they're looking to turn on the nothing to say. They get him. Jump forward with the remnant. He's looking for more. Toronto Tokyo in with the chains. Onto both Y and Arme.
They're hitting the
championship. They can take somebody, but the backdoor protection kicks in. The backdoor protection is in. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. But Spirit, they're going to chase on. Slight chase. Arme is gone. Can they stop a PSG LGD? I don't think they can. GQ's got it over. GG. It's over. GG. They've got it. They are done it. Team Spirit. They go into the grand finals. 2 games straight. They take away from PSG LGD. Game 3, Game 4. PSG LGD, they hit back. But the Game 5, even though they get...
But it's not the same from being in a crowd of thousands or tens of thousands. Here, you actually get to make connections with people. So I've met dozens of people that I'm sure that I will play with online very frequently, and I will talk with for years to come. All these other people that are here that essentially I know by name now that I never would have run to these people had I been in the arena. And most people say, I went to TI. It's another story when you say TI was canceled, we still made TI happen. Now that at least in Israel things are slowly opening back up and physically I'm getting a bit better, I thought to myself, well, I'm going to be going around, I'll be going to school, and afterwards maybe I'll go over to friends' houses and play with them. I needed something portable because up until now I've literally been lugging around my PC. I looked around and I found the Triton 500 SE. I can run Dota anywhere. Maximum settings, no problems whatsoever. But it's also allowed me a chance to revisit some games that I used to play on my home PC. I reinstalled and I'm thoroughly enjoying all over again Metro Exodus and Doom Eternal and all these kind of games that now I can actually utilize RTX on. Lighting effects and the textures and the reflections on the water surfaces, it is just absolutely breathtaking.
Well, you haven't been here since I think that we left to the United States, which was in 2005.
It's a long time ago.
I know. We have pictures somewhere up in the mountain. It was really snowy, and I have pictures of you. You were like all bundled up and barely moving.
What's the movie with the kid?
Christmas Story.
Yeah, Christmas Story, where the little kid is just...
This is one of our traditions. Every year we watch the Christmas Story before Christmas.
Without my family, there's no way that I would be here right now. And also, other than the physical aid, obviously, the mental and emotional support of them, just being around me and holding my hand. My mom, my dad, and my step-parents as well. My 2 brothers, my little sister, and obviously my grandparents, of course. There's no one like family to could do that with. And obviously all my Dota friends as well. You know, even outside of immediate family, these people have spent so much time with me over the last decade, these people that I've met thanks to this game. It was a culmination of all these things that essentially brought me to where I am today. I wouldn't be here without all of these things combined. For the first time in a long time, I feel like a normal, happy, fairly healthy person.
we just got counted down, and I just spilled water all over my floor. Just like that. This is a perfect way to start. Super on brand. Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Jordan Fisher. It's another day. It's another day of giveaways. We are doing Gamer Day giveaways with my partners at Intel, and it's super exciting today for a very specific reason. You're going to see a link. It's going to be floating around all over the place. If you've got money in your pockets to gift some subs today and do all of that stuff, please save that and put that towards this donation goal. We are working towards building for Child's Play. Child's Play is an incredible organization that helps provide consoles, equipment, any access for kids that are in extended stays in hospitals. 185, as a matter of fact, right now around the world, and I know that we are working towards building more. So that is really what we're about today. We're going to play some COD multiplayer. We're going to play some Vanguard. We got some homies here, too. I got my guy, Seth Curry, right here. Seth, how you doing, man?
What's up? Excited to be here. If you don't know who I am, Seth Curry. Going into my ninth year with Brooklyn Nets. So excited to be here, raise some money, be active in that chat, win you some giveaways. Let's have some fun.
That's right, man. That's right, man. I love it. Love having you here, dude. I've been a fan for a long time, so I'm looking forward to seeing how your skills on the court translate in these lobbies.
I'm very part-time, but we're going to have some fun.
We're going to have some fun, too. I haven't played Vanguard, and I've never played Vanguard. So today's really my first day playing Vanguard. So we're going to have a good time. Let me also be clear to everybody, the giveaways are not going to be happening in my chats or Seth's. They're going to be happening in Intel's chat, yeah? So make sure that you have that pulled up. Make sure that you are a part of whatever it is that you want to win. But again, today really is about Child's Play. Yeah, we got mad products, and we're going to keep having mad products and keep giving away a bunch of cool stuff, and it's going to be great. But in the meantime, know what this is truly about, right? We got some other friends that are going to be here to help us, and they're already here, as a matter of fact. Knight, hi. Are you here?
Hi, yeah, what's up?
Hi, Knight.
How's it going?
Oh, man, we going well, baby. Tell us about yourself.
Well, guys, I'm a full-time Warzone creator. I'm just happy to be here with these amazing individuals. I'm really looking forward to helping out a good cause. So yeah, like Jordan was mentioning, guys, if you're in the chat, got anything laying around for any subs, don't give it to me, man. Go over to the Intel chat and make sure to drop it in that charity. I do have a chat command set up for that too, so if you guys want to, just throw it in there and let's have a good time and frag out, baby.
Let's do it. Let's frag out. I'm glad that you're a Warzone creator. Man, Apex is just different, dude. I'm fighting totally different. I need you to help me figure out how to do what I'm supposed to be doing in COD, because I just played a few just random quick plays just to kind of like get it in my system again. And homie, there are a lot of people that like know where all the cracks on the walls are, dude. Like,
oh yeah, no, we're good.
All right. Okay, if you say so. If you say so. Yo, Bear Pig, you're here too, yeah?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Oh, I'm just doing swell. Tell us about yourself.
Basically, I'm a full-time streamer. I have been for about 3 years. I mainly play Warzone and Rebirth Island, and I'm very excited to work with Intel, Asus, and also the Child Plays organization charity, and I'm very excited to play with all of you beautiful people.
Oh, beautiful too?
Yes, beautiful. I had to throw that part in, yeah.
So cute. That's so sweet. I appreciate that. Yo, Seth, we finna get carried. Oh, thank God.
That's why I'm here.
Ooh, hey, come on, man. You got room in the backpack for me, bro?
I'm smart.
Hey.
I know what I'm doing. I know who I'm playing with.
That's what I'm saying. Scooch over. Iceman.
Yes, sir.
Hi.
How we doing?
Oh, man. I'm a fan, Iceman. How you doing?
Wait, there's no shot you actually know who I am.
I mean, I get around.
Okay. Well, hey, dude, I'm feeling pretty good now. I'm feeling gassed up. First, I'm called beautiful. Now Jordan knows who I am. Come on. Well, yeah. If you don't know me, I'm a part-time gamer as well, but I will be taking my Warzone full-time here as we approach Warzone 2, Modern Warfare 2. What a privilege to be associating with my brand with something like Intel and Asus. Exclamation point Intel, exclamation point Asus.
Yes.
The Gamer Days.
Oh, full-time streamer already. Come on. What are you talking about?
Yes, sir. There's some huge deals going on with Gamer Days, and of course, we're always big fans of the exclamation point charity, exclamation point donate. Gaming has gotten me through some really rough times, and I know for a fact it's helping out the kids that are going through all that in their treatment facilities. I mean, just games to get your mind off it, hang out with your buddies back home, whatever it may be.
Yeah, we talk about gaming being that escape, right? Gaming's always that escape, and a lot of these kids, like the extended stays, working parents, they've got siblings, they've got to be home. The kid's there by themselves, so often they just want to hang with their friends, right? So that's what we're building, dude. I appreciate you being here to help make that happen.
Good to be here, man.
Yeah, man. Gorgeous. All right, and last but super not least is Super Evan.
Yo, what's good?
Good to have you here, man. Tell us about yourself.
My name is Evan, aka Super Evan. I am a full-time streamer. Been a full-time streamer for 3 years now. I am now a competitive Warzone player under XSET. Well, I can't really say. Yeah. Wait. Who said that?
Oh, Seth.
Wait. What you know? You know?
I know a lot. I used to be locked in, man.
Oh man.
Oh man, that just made me smile.
We got some blushers up here.
And all that, bro.
Wow, damn, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. But no, I'm just happy to be here with the guys. Hope to have some fun.
Gorgeous. Well, let's do it. Let's just go ahead and jump in. I know that somebody added me already, but again, I'm fresh, right? I'm an Apex creator. I play Apex. I play Valorant. I play Lost Ark. I play Overwatch. I don't play Warzone ever. I used to play multiplayer. I was a huge Modern Warfare 2 fan, so I'm going to be playing a lot of that most likely. And I'm one of the weirdos that I was one of the 14 people that really loved Advanced Warfare.
Game was amazing.
I thought so too.
Jetpack one?
Yeah.
Best jetpack COD of all time, no cap.
Okay, so can we talk about the fact that it was maybe just way ahead of its time, and now that we are obsessed with shooters and movement, don't we think that Advanced Warfare is gonna? Okay.
Yeah, I wish it was around now.
Yeah, I'm saying. I think when it finally happens, it'll be dope. An Advanced Warfare BR, I would love that. All right, let's see who we have. We have Iceman. All right, so let me invite you.
I think
everybody's in this.
Oh, everyone's in. Oh.
Yeah, we're all in here. Let's go.
Boom. Welcome to the party.
Oh my God! Look at us. We so hot. Okay, listen. I gotta grab a towel real quick and clean up the water. I was dead ass when. I mean, dead butt. I was dead butt. Hey, Intel. I was dead butt when I said I spilled water. It's everywhere. So we can go ahead and we'll go ahead and load up. But I'll be back.
Wait, what do we play?
A little search and destroy.
What do you want us to play? You want to play S&D? All right.
I feel like that's gonna give the most fun comp.
It's gonna be an interesting one.
Down for whatever.
Let's do that.
Don't want to send it.
Chat, I literally had to put I had Crocs on in here, and I had to put my Crocs are dripping right now.
They're game?
They're so there was I did that whole intro in a puddle of water, the entirety of it. So let me go.
Leveled up some guns. And then we went our separate ways.
I felt that.
Wait, what's up? So you be playing Warzone?
Nailed it though. Hey, thanks, chat. Y'all hyped me up real big.
Once they did the update with
oh my God, this is crazy.
I kind of fell out of love with it, so I ain't played in a while.
Select the game modes.
All
pacing. What are we playing? I heard them saying something about search and destroy. Are we playing search?
Feel that a little bit too much.
Yeah. So.
Are we playing search, yo?
What are you playing now?
I'm way back though. I'm a MLB The Show. A little bit of 2K Madden.
MLB, wow.
Yeah, I'm in that. I'm locked. I'm heavy in that right now.
Yeah? Damn. I did not expect that. Is it? I've actually never played the MLB MLB games. I used to play them back in the day.
Yeah.
But not any of the ones. I'm the same with 2K as well.
Yeah, 2K. Yeah,
2K16. Yeah, 2K16, 2K17. I stopped after 17.
Like half
I don't
of
know,
my
went
Stanley.
a different route.
If that really the past 2 years, it's trash. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna get a text later if somebody's watching, but
2K just caught a stray.
Yeah.
I think the last sports game I played a little bit of FIFA in college, but do you guys ever remember NFL Street?
Oh yeah,
dude.
Classic.
Nothing has beat that sport game for me.
That's a
Wait,
classic.
how do I get it off 14 v14? How do I get to the 6v6? What is this?
Yeah, I was wondering.
I think that was 18. It was like 18, I think, right?
24 people or 28.
24 search and destroy.
They do that for search?
That'd be kind of crazy.
I don't know what to do. How do I do this?
You got to go to custom games or something.
Yeah, you gotta. You were searching in the Blitz. I think you gotta just do.
Tactical.
Might be. There should be an option where you just manually pick just only S&D without clicking on a Blitz playlist or something. I think anyway. Might be.
Oh, we playing search?
Okay, maybe I did there.
it took that long to find a game when you had all the matches selected.
No, I think I had S.
Who's playing S&D right now? Who are we gonna run into?
Hey,
Sweats. Very sweaty gamers.
Walshy said that he was going to play a little bit today with Scump and Formal. So 9 seasons with Brooklyn, bro.
Oh, 1 with Brooklyn, but 9 in the league.
Oh, 9 in the league. I was like, wait a second, because I remember you were at the
I've been all over
Kings.
the place. Yeah, I've been all over the place.
I know you've been all. Yeah, you've been all.
I was about to say you were with what? You were with the Sixers. You were with the Blazers.
Sixers, Blazers, Kings, Mavs.
Sheesh.
Yeah. All over, but I mean,
So,
it's part of it.
so
I'm
can I?
not
It
complaining.
is.
Can
It
I?
is. It's part of it.
Can I tell you? Can I tell you? Sadly, who I rep?
Who's that?
They're not too far down the street, bro.
From Brooklyn?
Yeah.
I'm talking Knicks?
Mm-hmm.
Knicks? Oh, wow. Oof.
It's Pat.
Wow.
It's
Where you
John's.
from?
It's John Stark and Pat Ewing's fault. I'm from Alabama. That's the whole thing. We don't have any pro. Like our pro team is our college football team. It's
Yeah,
the
that makes
University of
sense.
Alabama. So, being all over the place as a kid, I loved Friends, the show Friends, and the fact that all of the guys loved the Knicks. I was like, yeah, I like the Knicks too. The Knicks are great. Yeah, I'm a Knicks fan. Like before I even ever went to New York, I just decided to be a Knicks fan. But this was also the last time we saw the finals. You know, Pat Ewing's there.
It's been a rough 10, 15 years.
26.
Yeah.
It's been a rough 26 years. Yeah. Yeah. But hey, listen, everyone has a turn, right? Am I the only M&K player in this?
You might be. Actually, I can confirm that you are.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we saw the same screen. All right. Wait, is this TDM or is this search?
It's search and destroy.
Oh, search.
So
All
one
right.
live, one team planting, one team.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I guess I'll push B.
Wait, 3 left.
Wait, three just. I think they just didn't connect. You see how they all just joined the game?
Oh yeah. Oh, Bear Pig's going right in.
Yeah, I mean, might as well. I don't know where they're at. I don't see anybody. I'm just about to planet.
I'm following Iceman because I don't know this map.
Yeah, one their Chalk Church dead.
I'm baiting the mess out of you, bro. I'll just get your trade. Oh no. Hi. Okay, cool. Hey, huge.
Vanguard.
And I helped.
Yeah, we all did a great team effort
Cheating
right
right there? I think that guy was cheating.
That Iceman guy? I think so too.
Looking a little sus.
Alright, now they have 6.
Give me one bomb. I don't want to do it again. Come on.
Wait, oh, do we switch off attack defense every game?
No, I think it's 3.
Any of that, Jordan?
Top window, he's flanking you. Whoever's
Oh my
up top.
gosh. Good comms. Oh, they got a demon on their team.
Oh, my footsteps so loud.
Oh, you gotta put on ninja.
I forgot they changed it, right?
Yeah.
Take the first perk now.
I got a quick little double.
Me and such a team player.
I am.
Last one's on A side.
Good stuff, team.
So this is Vanguard multiplayer in 2022, huh? Alright, somebody else get bomb. Come on, come on.
I think we go A this one.
Yeah, they're gonna expect B because we just did that twice in a row.
Wait, do I have a bomb right now? Yeah, I do. I actually don't know what is the plan.
Tossing grenade.
Oh, I'm ass.
Yeah, I'm behind you, bro. Hold on a second.
Yeah, there's one on A, like directly on A.
Yeah.
Got 2 in the back.
I get shit. Yeah. Oh, I'm just staying back there.
Behind the tank?
We have the bomb.
They definitely
On
rotated.
close stairs.
Yeah, he definitely right.
Nice. Let's go. More to do.
We're about to 6-0 these guys, dude.
Nigga can't hit shit. Nigga Mike so ass.
Nice.
Does stream look weird to y'all? What am I seeing on my side? Oh, never mind.
No.
Okay.
Definitely not.
Dig in and hold the objective. Hope you like a little challenge. Enemy's got the bomb.
shit behind you!
Oh.
I don't know who that is.
Where were they at?
No.
That's me.
Oh, Seth, I'm sorry, I didn't see the name.
Oh, dude, his fire rounds got me. I got one though.
Ev, I want your loadout. You so fast.
Yeah, I'm mods.
Oh, up on the nice.
Oh, nice.
You sure it's been 9 months, Super Ed, or whatever you said?
Oh, got you, Garrett. Thank you. Thank you.
Before I played Warzone, though, I used to be an S&D star.
Oh, is that right?
That makes sense.
I have a full Warzone loadout right now. I got a trophy system. I got all sorts of nonsense.
The enemy has the bomb.
Oh no.
Oh my God, it's gonna mess up. So he's got, yeah, thanks.
Wow. Oh no. Deleted.
That's from Bio, I did, huh? Wow. Thought that was one of us. No cap.
What's a good search? Like run and gun thing. I want like a run and gun situation.
For his life back to spawn.
Listen, fellas, I got dogs. We're getting called in.
Oh, I think we're about to 6-0 them then, right?
Wait, you actually have dogs?
Yeah.
Touch and destroy.
I don't think
Oh my God, Ev.
Called in on
Jesus, bro.
Dig in and hold the objective. Let's hold those skills. Enemy's
Call
got
him
the
in.
bomb.
I gotta wait 10 seconds. Here they come, boys.
Attack dogs called in, on the way. Blade scanning the area.
My dogs aren't even gonna get a kill. We're gonna kill them all.
Both back patio or back.
I think your dog wants me instead.
Recon blade scanning the area.
My dogs aren't even gonna get a kill. We're gonna kill them all.
Both back patio or back.
I think your dog wants me instead. Poor guy.
They all left.
Man, I was sweating that one, guys. I was sweating that one. Intel, what are you doing? Victory? Yeah, not only was it a victory, Intel, we actually went 6-0. We absolutely annihilated the lobby. Intel, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs, by the way. Again, Thunderstruck earlier, thank you so much for that 15-month resub. As a reminder, guys, we are sponsored by Intel today. There's a lot of commands that you guys can do to check out the stuff that they have. There's a lot of stuff that a lot of commands that you guys can do to check out the kind of stuff that they have.
Sorry, I didn't realize I wasn't muted. My little
This one
baby boy
being
came in.
the more important one.
All right, I need a better loadout. I need something faster than what I was rocking. Ev, I want yours. I want the knife so I can run fast.
All right.
And what gun are you using?
I'm using the automaton.
Do you want the loadout that the pros use?
I want to run faster because I want to get way back. I like to go fast. I like to go fast.
What's the pros use the 30 round, right, Isaac?
Yeah, no mag.
And sorry, what are you using? What gun?
The automaton. I don't know if you have that leveled up. If not, the STG is really strong too.
We're playing a clan. You see this right now?
Oh wait, are we?
Oh yeah, they all
boys, this is gonna get sweaty, and this is a mixy map too.
I'm about to get spawn sniped. Noob tube.
The SBMM kick. Wait, what just happened? Oh.
I can't even get a loadout.
I'm scared. Hold me.
Wow, we are playing an actual. Wait.
Oh yeah.
Touch and destroy. Surround the objective and
I'm about to do some nerdy stuff really quick. Hold on.
You want to be with the bomb?
Bomb is ours.
One's a B Eddie. Outside B, careful.
Boy, that laser thing's crazy in this, dude.
Dad, let's just stick together.
Yeah.
Let me get mixy.
Somebody
I'm checking outer
in this
B.
building by A.
Outside the castle, dead. That was the guy that was outer B. One's outer B
Alright.
as well.
Yeah, one's outer
1
B.
HP, 1 HP.
Yeah.
Outside the castle, dead. That was the guy that was outer B. One's outer B as well.
Alright.
1 HP, 1 HP. On site, on B site.
Yeah, he's above
Inside
you
the-
up top.
Yeah,
He's,
like right above you.
yeah, right back where you came from, to the left over here, up top.
There.
Let's go.
Handle it.
But the war's still raging.
Black person sliding.
Over here. I like that. I need someone like that on my side. You know?
Nice.
I fucked it up.
Man, these guys bought all the skins, bought all the guns. I'm nervous.
Destroy the
Yeah, they got better hit reg for days.
This is your time to shine. The bomb is ours.
We breaking A site?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm like right on A. Nobody's here. Not directly on it.
I just got smacked by a grenade.
I just got blown up by that grenade. Bruh. That's smart, I can't lie.
They have like spawn nades or something? I'm busting out the spawn.
He put a C4 on it, buddy.
Back right is spawn and back left. Yeah, all the way back right behind you guys.
Another on the bomb.
I'm looking over it right now.
He's like back.
Oh, I can't.
side.
Can't paint, huh?
You got the guy outer B? We have the bomb.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can we plant bomb?
Whoops.
Bomb?
Whoops. Oh, that's a you. I got it. Okay, you can't go that way. Got it. Got it. Hey, I got the bomb though.
FYI, one of them is AFK.
Mods by Ben. Is that Seth?
Yeah, that's me.
And then Coria. Oh, and Bear Pig, of course. So Coria
So I
is.
can't get a call out.
Next the objective. Time to get lean and mean.
My controllers.
The bomb is ours.
Cool.
One in tools. You gonna hit this out, Knight?
Yeah, I'm down to bust down.
One's B side. He was
With
like
you?
at the beach. He was in the street.
Hold that guy. Big gun.
Oh, the cannon was that. What's this nade?
That's the impact grenade.
Wow, what a nade.
He's either directly above you, Jordan, or on that outside lane to your right.
He's in here. He's like overlooking the window in there.
Oh, okay.
He's in there? Okay.
Yep.
Back clear.
Oh my god, that scared the shit. That mannequin scared the mess out of me.
Back spawn on me.
Shoot me in the back.
Nice. Huge win, Ben.
Oh,
Not Ben,
top
Seth.
window. One shot on you guys. Nice.
So one's AFK and then there's last.
He's on me over here.
No, AFK is dead. Never mind. They're both in.
Oh, the snapper. I see you, Jordan. Come on now.
Seth, you want to grab the bomb and plan on B?
Yeah.
We're moving with
Just I'm just not sure where. Yeah, come to me. Oh god, that scared the shit. Sorry. Oh, you can't mantle.
the bomb is in place.
Dude. He's kind of good at the game. He's definitely a mouse and keyboard, right?
I've never seen you guys lose this before ever.
I don't know where they could. I mean. Okay, he's right there, but he's won.
Yeah, he's got the laser gun thing.
Where the fuck? Where? Oh.
I think you saw him.
Don't get comfy. There's more to do.
Homeboy shot me in one of my rib cages one time. I died.
Yeah, that's that new gun, dude. Just came out like what, 3 days ago.
Ugh.
I'm just picking up guns.
Search and destroy.
Love it.
Hey guys, I got a trophy system. Hey. Hey, yeah, care.
Time to get lean and mean. Enemy moving with the bomb.
Just all flying out the windows. I'm going crazy.
I love that idea you have, honestly. They're all back in their spawn. Unless they push outer B, we don't have outer B covered.
There's one on me. One by up. Oh, nice. Or nice.
Oh, laser dude. Holy shit. What is that gun?
The bottom arm behind you. Nice. Or wait, you might have killed him already. Never mind.
Yeah, I ran.
I want that!
Spawn. It's McGregor. Watch out.
It's a literal laser.
Oh, it's crazy.
They always come back.
My chat. He's won. You're used to Apex, man. This is different, my guy. LOL. My bad. I know.
They're on your neck or what?
Yeah, on my neck. I'm saying like Apex comms and stuff. Like, this is different. This ain't Apex, bro. This is the real deal. I'm like, what?
Cover me. I got a bat.
Yeah, right. Popping a Feeny.
Outskirts, A side, behind the tank.
Oh my goodness, he's just wall banging me.
I think they're gonna just keep letting me flank them. To be honest with you.
Nice. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness, he's just wall banging me.
I think they're gonna just keep letting me flank them, to be honest with you.
Nice. Oh my gosh, you're disgusting.
Top barn.
Laser is back spawn, back where Grandma probably makes those cookies. I mean, like, there's nothing really happening in that house.
I think I've literally never seen you lose this ever in my life.
Oh my god, the Terminator with the double shotties, brother.
Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh.
They got nowhere to hide.
Where's their last? Oh, their last is ghosted.
Oh, behind you. Oh, I love it.
He knows he has to plant, right?
He's shaking his boots right now. He's sitting in the back.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh. Beautiful.
Let me get a little.
Teamwork. Get away.
Quick question. What?
Oh, I'm not using an SMG. I'm using an AR. I'm using an M4D thing.
Protect the objective.
You're kind of snapping with that thing, though. You're really good with that.
I think so. Just try to pick a gun and stick with it while I learn.
I just died to fire rounds. My fault.
We got pieced up, Jordan.
Yeah, we did. We sure did, bro.
Yo, they got their spawn on lockdown.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they are playing deep.
Whoa. What gun is that?
Hang on, I got a UAV coming up for you.
Ooh.
Oh.
He's out here making rebirth plays. Oh. He's getting mixy.
Do it to him.
Get another.
I'm looking.
I thought I got a ping back here somewhere. I just tried to ping. It's not Warzone. Like
I'm still trying to slide cancel.
Like he was on our flank.
He's all the way in the back. He's all the way in the back. And there's spawn. Oh, yeah, there's spawn.
Oh no, he's on me. Fair pick, all you.
Oh, it's you, sir. Oh, I got blown out, bro. The whole car.
Oh, did you see him?
Spawn.
Oh, and there's
Yeah,
spawn.
there's
Oh no,
spawn.
he's
Yeah.
on me. Fair pick, all you. Fuck.
Oh, it's you, sir. Oh, I got blown out, bro. The whole car exploded.
Randomly.
There wasn't much of a warning there, man.
They just came.
Be very quiet. Wait, I'm not ghosted.
Neither is he.
He ran to your right already, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
No, we dropped around.
I don't know the rebirth build. I don't play rebirth. Okay, help me with a little loadout after this.
I got you.
Time to get lean.
Here you go, Jordan, come here. Where you at?
Recon spotted.
Who am I following?
Come back. Here, right here.
The bomb is out.
Come to me.
We got
No,
recon
not
Oh,
me.
Hey.
Okay, stay away from me for a second. Drop my gun.
Oh,
It doesn't drop my gun.
that's ass.
Oh, it's because I was holding a nade. I'll get it to you next round.
Okay.
Guys can kill. Come on, Seth. He chasing you, Seth, behind you. Behind you, Seth.
Nice. Let's go. 2v4.
Absolutely turned. Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
1v3. You got this.
Oh, we got a rocket launcher? He killed both.
Oh. What even was that?
What did you just get hit by? Oh, there it is.
They all got that.
All right.
You just got McGregor.
Okay, dude. All right, bro.
Alright, Jordan, I got it for you this time.
Suicide.
100%.
I got a UAV.
Fix the objective.
Hang on,
Stay
3
critical of
seconds.
your opponents and
2
yourself.
seconds.
Recon plane circling the battlefield.
That doesn't kill me. Hang on. I'm on to something here. Wait for it.
His buddy's like all inside this building.
Hang on. There
No,
has to be somewhere I can break
there's
my leg.
okay.
Enemy glide bomb incoming.
You-
We're moving with the bomb.
Oh, he went for me.
Bro, they pulled out shotguns and shotguns and rockets, same loadout.
Oh no. Does this break my leg?
No, Jordan's dead.
Dude, no.
They love you with that rocket launcher. This is crazy. Wait, what are those demolition charges things? The thing just blew me
C4,
up.
but they're putting C4 on top of Betty's. That's what they're doing. They've been doing it the whole game.
Oh wow, they're 10,000 IQ.
Yeah. That 3 times to it.
Are you not my butt?
Oh wow, they're.
Oh, Isaac's got this in the bag.
Iceman.
Jesus. You are